Hello guys, today we're doing a 10-minute stream because I forgot to do it. So let's get started. So this time I have a new intro because my other intros got use it. And super short and tomorrow. This shirt. Some good sleepy bags.
Skip the drama. Ask your provider for the Cologuard test or request online. Area that we basically cover Oklahoma, Arkansas, Texas, and Louisiana. That's 4 states that we pretty much try to cover. So we're about to put the Dallas-Fort Worth area and see if we can get a tornado on video for you guys. Let's go.
Go, what the hell happened to my camera?
We don't know for sure, but we're thinking that right there is about to turn into a tornado. Right now, we are ahead of like a few miles. Right here, look. We can get my boy. How about mine? Oh, wait, I don't have any because he chopped it off. This right here is about to hit us. It's about to blow up on the radar. It's about to go down. All right, we got a tornado warning. Come to town on Highway 81.
So
Has low level shear values, very high, powerful trough. Given that the storm is forecasted to be discrete, or storms separated from each other, the chances for long tracking, potentially significant tornadoes is there. But why does the fact that storms are spread apart matter? Wouldn't it be worse if there were more storms? Not exactly. See, when there are many storms in a given area, they produce more racing planes. A surface low set up directly on the Texas-Oklahoma border. In the mid-afternoon, the storm fired in the open warm sector, that's this area right here, and soon began showing signs of intense rotation. Before long, supercell dropped its first tornado in Ellis County. This EF3 produced widespread damage, especially across the community of Ovia, which this aerial footage is showing. Nearly 80 homes would be damaged, with over 20 being completely demolished. Miraculously, no one was killed. After this tornado lifted, the storm began to cycle. Recycling is a common process that supercells undergo, in which a tornado will form, that tornado will lift, drop another tornado, and the process will repeat. This storm was no exception. Soon after the Ellis County tornado lifted, the storm entered Dallas County, put down another tornado just west of Sunnyvale, and a particularly dangerous situation tornado warning would be issued. Immediately, the tornado began to intensify as it strengthened to EF2 intensity, nearly a quarter mile wide. As it passed over a small group of homes, it ripped off roofs and exteriors of homes and snapped trees. The tornado then crossed over primarily unpopulated areas, only producing minor damage to trees as the tornado moved through small forests and open fields before producing significant EF2 damage to an RV park as some of the homes were tossed, flipped, completely destroyed. Then, almost like it was waiting, the tornado began to re-intensify rapidly, just as it was entering populated areas just northeast of Dallas. This began its march through Garland as the tornado continued to intensify, plowing through suburban. Where's my mom? Described as all this horrific. Well, bodies of dust swirl sporadically under the clouds before it then funnel takes over. It's now off the funnel. Something terrifying. Swirling under the clouds. Cloud over half a mile wide. Ship stronger. It's clear. It's very storm. It's already by strength and center. Trees are ripped up. Small farms. It's perfect drive. Seconds, but with some dangerous. Five. Strong. Strength. Scout once again as the grass is dug away, soil out. This time, it's not a small subdivision of homes. As it approaches, houses will breathe strong tree lines. With watches as the wedge of those fossil parks were coming back past the subdivision of homes. The tornado is now heading directly for the Bridge Creek local. The monster now most likely has some of the strongest winds. Now that is a bundle. For over 2 minutes, allowing the residents to find appropriate shelter. 5 members of the Iger family arrive home to shelter as the tornado is away. At this point, the tornado appears less like a conventional tunnel, more like a monstrous fix dragging itself across the ground towards the subdivision. Their last view where the slammed door, the rolling and still. Radar showed rotation signature for a tight point where two contrasting wind directions meet. This essentially shows extremely fast rotational motion. At this point, it was literally a pattern supercell
Alright, guys, we'll end the stream, so we'll see you tomorrow. I mean, on the 23rd. You have two streams.